What's up friends, it's your boy Bernard for Reals, and on this video I'll be talking about how you can get insanely good at any skill that you want to learn. Now if you're watching this video, I'm probably guessing that there is a particular skill that you've been itching to learn for like the longest time. Let's say playing an instrument, and you've been trying so hard but you seem to be getting nowhere, or maybe trying to work on your fitness and you've tried and it seems like you're not really getting the results that you want. Well, in this video I'll be sharing with you guys 3 tips on how you can actually improve and master any single skill that you want and become like really good at it. And friends, if you're new to the channel, this is the Bernard for Reals channel where I share with you information that helps you become the best you that you can be. Now let's get into the video. Now the first point in this video is your mindset. Now this may sound a bit cliche, but the truth is how far you go on any skill or anything you actually want to do in general depends on how you think about that thing. Because sometimes we tend to kick ourselves out of the race before we even get to start. Now, take for example, if I'm interested in, let's say, learning the guitar or learning the violin, and I already see myself as a tone deaf person, or I continually say to myself that I am not a music person. Eventually over time, when I decide to start that skill or practice and I find it's actually giving me difficulty, which as it should, because most things that actually work well are difficult at first. Now with words like that or thoughts like that, over time they actually become self-fulfilling prophecies, because you might tend to view that difficulty as a confirmation to the things you've said before, and it makes it a whole lot easier to give up on that skill. Because friends, your mind is like a computer program. You get back what you put into it. And if you really want to go deeper into this idea of having a growth mindset, there's a video somewhere on the screen. I think it's going to be really helpful for you. Now the next point in this video is deliberate practice. Now, truth be told, all good things take time, because according to countless research, to become an expert on any skill, an expert meaning the top 1% of any skill, requires you to spend at least 10,000 hours of deliberate practice on that skill. That's actually equivalent to actually having a full-time job for like 5 years. But I know it sounds a bit daunting, but hear me out for a second. If you're like most people, I'm guessing you are not really exactly looking for LeBron James level skill on, like, let's say basketball. But to actually really get good at what you want to do, to get really good, not expert level good or like the top 1% good, you really don't need 10,000 hours. Just a habit of 30 to 45 minutes a day on that skill of deliberate practice can actually literally work wonders for you on any skill. It only requires a little bit of self-discipline from your part to actually create the habit of deliberate practice on that skill. Now, if you're looking for more ideas on how you can actually create good habits, there's a video somewhere on the screen somewhere, and I think you might find it really helpful. Now, the third point in this video is finding your tribe. Now, what does your tribe mean? Now, your tribe basically means a group of people who want the same thing that you want. Because truth be told, you are actually an average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. And if those 5 people do not have any inclination towards the skill you actually want to learn, it makes the job a tad bit difficult. I'm sure you might be like, Bernard, what about if none of my friends are into like knitting a sweater? So does that mean my dreams of knitting a sweater are just washed down the drain? Not quite. This is because we live in a day and age where your tribe actually transcends that of space, and I would love to say time, but it doesn't. So let's just say your vicinity, right? Because we live in the internet age. You can literally communicate with people who are miles and miles away. And your tribe doesn't really have to comprise of people who are close to you. I mean, it's helpful, but we live in a time where it's easier than ever to not really be confined into a particular box or a space. Gone are the days where you were limited to only 2 or 3 people who had like interest in a particular thing that you were interested in. Now you can literally find thousands and millions of people with similar interests like you all on the internet. And the more you communicate with your tribe, the more you get motivated to actually stay on track with whatever skill that you're working on, and it easier helps you to remain motivated. And now a bonus point on this video is enjoy the process, because it's going to be a whole lot difficult to really get good or to get to a high level at anything without you actually liking what you're doing. Because if you do not like it, the odds of you remaining on that skill to actually get good at that thing, it drastically reduces over time, because what you like, you tend to do more of. What you don't like, over time, you fall off. And guys, question of the day, if there are things that you do to improve on skills that are interesting to you, just put it down in the comments below so we can also be enlightened like you are. And guys, if you like this video, please like, and if you like type of content, please subscribe. And guys, if you like this video, you may like a video somewhere on the end screen. And yeah, remember to always keep it real. Bye guys.